addition to the Georgia Bulldogs, Clemson Tigers, and South Carolina Gamecocks sports that we'll be talking about on this show, along with other colleges and other sports topics, I'm starting a new series called Life on Campus, where I bring in former college athletes to discuss their time on campus while they were NCAA athlete, whether it be junior college or Power 5 Division I football player, basketball player, maybe even some track athletes, things of that nature, to see what college campus is really like, or the college experience is really like once you sign on that dotted line.
How you wanna play? Yeah. How you wanna play? Yeah. How you wanna play? Yeah. How you wanna play?
And play action over the middle, wide open is Ike Lewis. One man to beat, inside the 10, in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachians. There also drew interest from Wake Forest and Virginia out of the ACC. Quick throw from Lamb, it's caught by Ike Lewis. Ike Lewis has a first down and more. Inside the 50, down the sideline they go.
Lamb rolling out across his body, throws mid-range and completes a pass at the 15-yard line, lunging forward to the 10. Ike Lewis with yardage after contact. Short kickoff. Lewis will come up to the football, catch at the 9-yard line, far side, numbers up to the 20, 25, keeps his balance 30, trying to get outside, 35, still on his feet, 36, and finally taken down at the 37-yard line. Blitz coming, gets the pass off anyway, and in stride, finds a touchdown right in the middle seam. The Mountaineers find Isaiah Lewis.
Welcome to the Fan Addict, a sports channel for sports fans by a sports fan. I'm your man, Coach I. I'm a Georgia dog. Where are my dogs at? Today, we got a real special guest in here today. It's my new series called Life on Campus, where I talk to former college athletes. And today we have a former college football player from Appalachian State, the Mountaineers. His senior year was his best year. It was 2017. He had 51 receptions for 733 yards and 8 touchdowns. He started off with a bang, came to Athens in between the hedges and had a Sports Center highlight catch over then All-American DeAndre Baker, even though they came away with the loss. Bringing in today my nephew, Ike Lewis. What's going on, nephew?
What's happening,
Hey, before we get into what college life was like, let's go ahead and get it out there because you always want to talk about it. The catch you had against DeAndre Baker in 2017 to start it out.
Trash. Man was trash.
Was he talking trash to you?
I knew it.
Listen, was he talking trash to you, Ike?
I was talking trash.
You was talking trash to him?
You know I got to. We barely throw the ball anyway, so I gotta get out what I gotta say. You gonna hear me at least.
Oh, after you made the catch, did you say something to him then?
I said some words, but I don't think it's gonna be repeated on here.
Oh, okay. Even though when you made the catch, y'all was down 14-0 already.
I was in bounds. That's all. I caught it. I looked up. My feet was inside the lines, in between the hedges.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hey, well, you know. I mean, I was rooting for my dog, but I wanted you to do good. And when you made that catch, like I was looking at TV, I'm like he literally. I was like, he came down with that, and then they kept showing the replay. I was like, he came down with that.
Hey, I didn't even think I came down with it, but I just had to turn up. I had to turn up like I knew I meant to do it. So I mean, hey, it is.
Hey man, y'all started our first quarter, man. Y'all was playing us pretty tough, man. Then once Jake Fromm came in there, he threw a couple. What you hate is Jake Fromm first couple of big passes. He shouldn't even throw them passes. Like he
definitely shouldn't.
The touchdown to Javon Williams, the first touchdown we scored, he threw it into double coverage, and Javon just out jumped everybody.
Yeah, that was just playing the ball.
But when Issa was in, y'all was stuffing us. I think we had 3 series and we went 3 and out.
So glad you brought up that quarterback situation. Check me out. We helped y'all whole season. I'm going ahead and say it. Y'all would have never made it to the national championship without us.
You don't think that Eason would have took us to the national championship?
No. We was coming in getting ready to whoop y'all. Did y'all not see us? Like y'all was not putting no yards together, no drive, no points was gonna be on the board if y'all kept Easton in. We hurt Easton, my boy, my corn. I don't know why he hit him late on the sideline.
Bruh, he was already out.
We brought the dang true freshman in. Why would we do that?
He was already out. Eventually, we would have been able to run the ball, but y'all was hyped up in the first quarter. Y'all was hyped.
Yeah, I mean, y'all had two of the best running backs. I mean,
eventually, like, that's what happened in 2017. If you could hang with us in the first half, you couldn't hang with us in the second half because most people didn't have enough defensive linemen to keep rotating. That's a pound. You know, Nick Chubb was putting pounding on people.
I'm going to say we can hang. It's just, coaching-wise, big game-wise, they want to be conservative.
Yeah.
I mean, you see what happens when we air that thing out.
When y'all played at, what was it, might have been your freshman or your sophomore year when y'all played at Clemson. I was like the defense that somebody told didn't tell the defensive coordinator the plan because he was out there trying to win. He was blitzing Clemson and everything, but on offense, it was like all he wanted to do was call safe plays. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Drake was in the stands. I'm like, man, y'all was hanging with him in the first and the second quarter. I'm like, I don't know if they can win, but they can do better than they doing. It's almost like on offense, he was just like, I just don't want to turn the ball over.
Man, that game really pissed me off. That was like one of the most. I'll probably say like, I mean, cause I'm South Cat, Clemson backyard, dang this, so I had to turn up.
Yeah.
But it's like the people that I was playing second string then, coming off a true freshman year.
But you was starting kickoff returner though, cause you had a 35, 40-yard kickoff return. I remember that game.
Yeah, I had started on kick return, but they still had the walk on dude that was in front of me. He earned the scholarship type, but he just knew the playbook like out his head. And I'm still a true freshman. I knew the playbook, but I ain't know it like Buddy. So of course he's still starting, and he's a senior.
Yeah. Walk
on scholarship, so he gonna play.
That's what.
But they was just acting like they was scared, man. Like,
yeah,
it's Clemson. I'm finna bust their head, tripping.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all defense, I don't know. Like I say, somebody didn't send the memo to the defense because the defense was out there playing like they were supposed to win.
Yeah, facts.
The defense.
My boy Trill.
Yeah,
that was my roommate. Caught a pick.
Yeah, they came out there ready to play, but I'm glad you brought that up. So when you get to college, a lot of people come in, you was the man on your high school team. Everybody on your team was the man on their high school team. But what sets you apart from getting playing time? You brought up one of them, like you said, the guy in front of you, you probably was better than him, but he knew the playbook though. Like the coaches put a lot on that.
Like coming into school, like okay, first of all, I don't think people understand how hard it is. Honestly,
yeah. People
always scream, "I want to go D1." Yeah, I'm going D1. Is you really putting the work in to go D1?
Real talk.
That's my thing. Because it's like once you get there, totally different from high school. Like when I say a whole 180, man, when you get there, it's all on go. Everything on go. You better know it. So it's like your spot can be taken anytime. And then my mindset coming in is like, okay, boom, I chose App State out of all these schools. I want to get away from my comfort zone. They Division I. They playing Michigan first game. I'm like, boom, I'm coming from here. I'm about to be a true freshman. But then again, not knowing that, I'm thinking red shirt. That's bad. Back then, I'm thinking if you red shirt, like you boo boo. So I was like, nah, I gotta come in and be a true freshman. But not knowing, like I'm working like 10 times harder. Like once I get there, cause all these people, like you said, they the best at their school, so they all coming and we just all in one, like competing every single day. That hurts. Like when I say your body, off of 2 days, like your body feel like you done been through like 2 weeks of dang army training.
So you show up on campus your freshman year, you know what I'm saying, summer workouts, and then you got fall camp. So do they tell you that soon as you get on camp, like, yo, like, like there was a movie back in the day called The Program. They recruited, what was his name? Omar Epps. He was a superstar. So they recruited him. They gave him a parade and everything during the recruiting process. And then as soon as he stepped on campus for his first day of class, it was like there wasn't nobody nice to him. It was like it is not like that when you get on campus. So what was it like when you first got on campus? Did the upperclassmen like welcome you, or did they like put you through some hazes?
As in, okay, I'm gonna tell you my first experience with the upperclassmen.
Okay.
If today was move-in day, like everybody moved in on campus, boom, all like, and then like we, you go to the little orientations, you had the little meetings at the stadium. When we finally get back to the dorms, we literally had like all the upperclassmen in front of like the freshman dorm, like, and they just trying people. They like, yeah, but you little hell, bro, you sorry, what you want to do? Like, so like we literally, it's like, they basically testing people, so they gonna see who gonna back down, who gonna run it, who gonna do what. Like, and honestly, they ain't really mess with me, but I like to talk junk, so I'm talking junk. I'm basically instigating off everybody. I'm like, he said he gonna whoop your ass. Nah, he said he gonna drop you. So I'm getting everybody else to fight. The freshmen slap boxing the upperclassmen. You got the big dudes, they wrestling in the little courtyard. So yeah, they tried who they wanted to try. They ain't tried me though.
Okay, but they don't do nothing like, try to make you take like make you carry their tray when they finish with food, or they ain't.
I'm not going. Even if they did, I'm not going for that. You gonna have to see me after practice, so I'm not going.
So what was like when you went to your first full pads practice in the fall? What was like an eye opener saying like, yo, this ain't high school no more?
Okay, so that whole little summer leading up to fall camp.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't nothing, just straight workouts, running, just getting camaraderie with the team or whatever. But when fall camp come, that's why all that nice stuff go out the window. All that buddy, yeah, ain't nothing nice about camp. When I say that is like 2.5 weeks of pure hell, like they had a suicide hotline. I thought they was lying about that. They said they got a suicide hotline in the locker room. Like, it was literally like a legit phone, like in the locker room, to where like, hey, nah, I can't do this. Like,
wow.
bump that.
Suicide
like,
hotline meaning like just like with the Navy SEALs, if you can't make it through the SEALs, you go ring the bell. They got a phone.
Ring the bell. Like,
they got a phone so you can call somebody and say, look, this ain't for me. I gotta go home. Not like for y'all people out there YouTube, he ain't talking about real suicide. He mean like suicide as in quitting the team right now. Can't make
like
it.
You just quit. You can't do it no more. You done.
Wow. Did you ever see anybody pick the phone up?
No, I didn't. Not personally. So I mean, a couple people quit on down the line, but I ain't never seen them actually pick up the phone.
I got you.
But it's crazy, man, because it's like, I don't think people understand. Like, you literally waking up, and every single hour of the hour is literally scheduled.
Steps from the 45, Lamb on play action, looks deep, fires deep down the middle. Lewis in stride makes the catch at the 15, and he takes it in right down the chute. Ike Lewis scores from 45 yards out. But on the plus side of the field, Lamb screen pass to the left, reeled in with one hand by Ike Lewis, cuts inside to the 30, down to the 25, another cut back to the 15, to the 10. That's an App State touchdown for Ike Lewis.
Call my phone, I don't know you.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So take me through a day during the season, and then we'll talk about a day out of season. So take me through it during football season. It's September, game week.
Okay, so we on campus, we in class. Yeah. Okay, September, right? Okay, boom. I'll wake up. Let's say if it's Monday, I'll wake up 5 a.m. Got workouts at like 6:30 or 7, sometimes 8. So if I got a workout at 6, we're going in the indoor first, doing like some like on team on team, like team building, like, where they do the circuits and everything.
Okay.
Then you go to your workouts, and you go to the weight room. So it might be bigs in here, skills in there, then y'all switch.
Okay.
So boom, we already hurting, right? So boom, they didn't make it fair to us to where they made us swipe our card to eat breakfast, to show that we ate breakfast. So if I got an 8 o'clock workout and I got to get to class by 10 or 10:30, and I'm not getting out of workouts till like almost 10, so I gotta run to the campus. And dang, I didn't have no car. This one, I did not have no car. Y'all didn't have.
Listen, we did what we could, dog. We got you to school.
You definitely did. Hey, I appreciate that one. But the car situation killed me. And then, like, it already made it worse. I'm already playing as a true freshman, so they on the head, like, class checks.
Yeah. So
I'm running the campus. Gotta swipe my card before 10:30 to show that I ate breakfast. If I don't swipe my card before 10:30, we got punishment. 6 a.m. on the field, no matter if it's snowing, raining. 6 a.m. you better be on the field. Punishment. If we don't, swipe our card for breakfast. Boom, you go to class. That's about a good. Well, I go to 2 classes, about a good 2 hours. Go eat lunch. I might have another class. If not, I'm going straight to campus because I can't go home. That's too much. Don't have no car. So I'm stuck on campus all day. So boom, I go to the stadium, chilling in the players' lounge until special teams meeting. Special team meeting, 30 minutes. Position meeting, you leave there. You come out of position. You go to the position meeting. That's 2 hours, and you just learn 8 plays, 8 new plays, and you better. And like, as soon as you learn them 8 new plays, you watch film, yada yada yada, break it down, learn them 8 new plays. All right, right to the field, and you better not mess up. 2.5. When I say the practice, ain't nothing but running. I'm so glad y'all put me in track though, because if I was not in track, I wouldn't have made it.
Well, see, hey, you have to track. That's why we trying to tell people, man. Something like that's why I think coaches like 2-sport athletes, because you be better conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being just a football player. But that's crazy. So when you first get to fall camp, fall practice, you got all this stuff scheduled for you. Even academics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he told me.
Yeah, they didn't even get that yet.
So,
that's still in the middle of the day.
So,
like, we in prep.
When you trying to
22 periods.
When you first trying to get used to all this, are any of the upperclassmen, like the wide receivers, are they helping you out?
Yeah and no. Like, because, like, everything's so fast. Like, everything just moving. Because once you get out to practice, it ain't no film meeting, no meeting room no more. It's all right. Whatever we did in there, you better now. So of course it's like them times, but we all had signals. So like this is what I would do. I would try to cheat it. Like if I didn't know what was going on, like if I missed a signal, I would back up. I'm like, yo, what we call? I would just stop everything, literally.
Stop the whole play.
I stop everything. I'm like, yo, Coach Sapp be like, all right, let's run it. Look, they'll do the sit on me. All right, bet, let's run. There we go. So I had to get right.
Yeah.
If you don't know the play, you don't play.
I know. And as you went on, like from your freshman and sophomore up to your senior year, you started. I remember the coach talking about that too. It's like he we want him on the field, but he don't know the plays.
Man, when I say especially like the position I was playing, I played M. Like they already started me at M. That's slot.
Okay.
And with our offense, I'm coming in motion. Coming cross flies, almost all my routes, unless it's like it's called to me, is like option routes. Okay. So I might have a post, but just because the safety come onto the hash, now I got a dig or something like that. Like it's all option routes. Like
ain't nothing like high school. High school, you just know what route you run as soon as they call the play. Yeah.
You look on your car, you're like, okay, got a dig. Let's go. It ain't changing.
Nah, it
ain't changing.
So you done went through, workouts in the morning, you class, back to practice. What's after practice?
Practice, not getting out of practice till like 9 something, going on 10ish. Then you're not coming. Then another thing, did not have a car. So I'm gonna stress that, did not have a car. So I really couldn't get the treatment like I wanted to if I was hurt, because I wanted to catch a ride back to the crib so I could go finally lay down. I've been on campus all day since 5 o'clock. So finally I probably won't get back home till about 11:30ish. Because you gotta eat, gotta find something to eat. By then, you might have 2 quizzes in the morning, a test the day after. So you gotta figure out how to do this paper, study for these quizzes, and then be ready for the next goddamn exam on another test. On another class the next day, when you literally gotta go through the same thing you just went through that day.
So okay, that was like a Monday. As the week go on, did your time spent on campus get shorter? Because like practice don't be like, I know Monday practice is harder probably than Thursday practice because you're getting ready for the game, more like a walkthrough or something like that. Or was it just as hard?
Thursday is like a legit walkthrough. Like we out there, no no shoes, no nothing. Like we just on the field, just clapping through stuff. Okay. And then Fridays is our run through. Okay. So like then we'll have our little shoes on and we literally just jogging through it. Okay. So and then we get on the bus, go to the airport. We gone.
All right. Okay. So,
or you might have a game on Thursday or Wednesday. That's where the whole schedule gets. Oh my God.
So, hey, tell me what it's like to play on a Saturday. Normally, you would play on Saturday, go through your normal stuff, then play the next Saturday. But tell me what it's like to play on Saturday and then have to turn around and play Thursday.
You get double the work for that week. So on Monday, when you sit down, you know for a fact that you got Troy this week, but you got Georgia Southern, our rival, on a Wednesday on ESPN. Like, so the install book on Monday when you sit down, when you come in there for position meetings, playbook like this thick, this thick. It's always this thick at the beginning of the week, but then it's shortened down a little bit because they find some plays they don't want.
Yeah.
And tell me why we always pick out the first 10 plays but never run
No.
majority of them. 4 plays. Stretch right, stretch left. Oh, it's third down. Let the receivers bail us out. Throw it. Every time. Uncle Drake literally caught out our plays almost a whole drive.
Man, that's crazy, dog. But so during this season, it's hectic like that. So talk about, like, after the bowl game, don't y'all get like a little bit of time off after the bowl game?
Yeah and no.
I was about to say, because you was only home. You used to only come home for like a weekend.
Like mine was a little longer than Zach. I come home for like a week at the most.
Yeah.
Maybe a week and a half. Zach come home for like maybe 3 days. So they at Louisville. They got a little longer bowl game.
Yeah.
But the bowl the bowl game is like the best time I ever had, like ever.
So okay. So all right. So you talked about that. Talk about that. Like, talk about the swag bag and everything that you get. Before you get into all the stuff that you get, I do want to do a subtle flex. I got my I got my Dollar General Bowl watch on, baby. Let's go. Where y'all beat Toledo 24 to, I think it was 24 to nothing. Appreciate
Kareem
that,
Hunt, yeah, smack that man, smack that man.
So what all y'all get when y'all go to the bowl?
I mean, we get so much stuff to where like you said, you holding it up. I gave it away. I got so much stuff. Like, I mean, first when you get that, like, okay, first of all, let's go ahead and be like, you done with exams.
Okay.
And then that's the crazy thing too. You gotta have like a certain GPA to go to the bowl game.
Yeah. So
did not know that.
So if you come into the year qualified from the previous year, you then gotta have a certain GPA. Just even though you played in the season, that don't mean you don't get to play in the bowl game. Okay.
So you go through that whole season, whole semester, whatever. Let's say somehow in the middle of that semester, like, you start effing off.
Yeah.
Boom. When it come time, like, you ain't got that certain GPA, you ain't getting on that button. I done seen it happen. It almost happened to me. I ain't gonna cap. We had to get right. We got right.
Yeah.
I ain't missed no games.
So you show up in the city that you playing the bowl game in. Y'all at a hotel or whatever. Y'all get there like a week before the bowl game or something like that?
Yeah. Well, we get there. Well, we stay down there for a week, but we get there probably like a day early.
Okay.
To like go through everything, itineraries and everything we're supposed to do. But like even before we go there or wherever we're going, we have like our last final practice on the field. When we come in, they got like our bowl gifts that they give us. This is what the school gives us, like the team gives us. So like, we got book bags.
So you get gifts from the school and the bowl people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I thought you just got gifts from the bowl people.
No, nah. But then another thing, like it's when you make it to a bowl game, the team just don't go. It's the whole school actually, like.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I'm finna get into like later on during the week when you're there, because first of all, we get like book bags, you get a pair of shoes, some socks, like 4 pair of shirts, 2 pair of basketball shorts. Like I think this one of them is a shirt. 2 jumpsuits, like 1 jacket jumpsuit, zip up, another jumpsuit with a hoodie, like all joggers or whatever. What else? We get like little knickknacks, like little App State little bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where is it? The beanies. I just showed you a beanie somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got beanies. But yeah, then like we get all that, then we get on the bus, we take all our stuff, and then some people take their whole bag, because depending on where we're going, you can go straight home for them. But you gotta let it.
Okay.
after the game.
Like if your people come to the game, after the game you can leave with them. Okay.
Yeah, it was only one time I left with Uncle Drake.
I was about to say when y'all played in Mobile, you know it was too cold. You know I wasn't.
Ain't going down.
Hey, just like when you was in high school, I call you. I say, all right, you got a track meet today, and it's cold outside. Do you want me to watch the 200 or the 400? Because you know I'm not staying the whole 4 hours.
Not staying the whole. That joke funny. I called you that time. I was like, oh, you see it? Nah, it was too hot. I did see the other race though. You did your thing.
I did see the 4x1 and the 200, but I didn't catch you in the 4.
It's the early races, okay.
Yeah, so okay. Well, so what's the off season like? Now y'all done came back from the bowl game. Y'all back at school. What's the off season? Do you get more time to be social at least during the off season?
Yeah, but it still work. Like,
yeah.
Like, you mean like when we come like after the bowl game?
Yeah, like after the bowl game, and then you start the second semester. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like y'all might have practice, but spring practice haven't started yet.
Depending on like when our bowl game is played, really depends on how long we get to stay home or how early we get to go home. Because schools start back at a certain point in the summer, and we don't come back to a certain day. Like I think like 2 days before the first summer session or whatever.
Yeah.
Start, because we still gotta go up there and work out and take classes.
So what about the winter? So you had the bowl game, then y'all had like winter workouts, and then y'all had spring practice. So the time between the bowl game and spring practice, is your day still just as hectic as it was during the season?
Just as hectic, but like once you actually finish with everything, you're done. Like, okay. So if you get up, let's say you might have class first, you might have like a yoga class. Hey, I ain't gonna count on yoga. Love that class, but it hurts.
It ain't as easy as you thought it was gonna be.
I thought it was what I thought it was gonna be class wise, but the actual it hurt.
And you had to go to that, like you couldn't skip it.
Yeah, I had to. Like I literally had to go there before my workout.
Okay.
And then once I do workouts, I'll have like another class, and I'm done for the day.
Oh, okay. Well, at least that's a little bit better than the season. You ain't got to be going to like 11 o'clock. So now,
shoot, still ain't done to about 6.
That's better than 11. That's better than 11 though.
And then the coaches might want to come have a little meeting or something. They might hit you in the group text. Our receivers come meet me at the stadium 6:40. Like, everybody chilling. Everybody chilling around 6:40. Why bring us back to the stadium?
That's why during the season I would only call you after the games, because I feel that I'm like, okay, it's after the game. He at least ain't got to do nothing tonight. But during practice, I'm like, ain't no need in calling it like 11 and 12. But when the off season though, that's why I get mad. Like I'm like, man, you finished at 6 o'clock. You can answer the phone now.
Hey man, them day parties on. Party's going crazy.
So then you got spring practice come up. Did y'all like spring practice, or y'all didn't? Only thing y'all did I know everybody liked spring game, but like, did y'all actually like spring practice though, or y'all like, what I'm saying, like, not really?
No, body's still hurting. Like they just think people just like once the season over with, like they just think people straight. Like, okay, yeah, you got time to rest. Like you giving us time to rest, but you not.
Yeah.
So it's like, as soon as we get back on campus, it's back to work. You might still got dings and bruises. Now you're just putting them dings and bruises back to a scale of 8 when it just got back down to a 3.
I got you.
I mean, you still hurting, you still fighting through the pains and working through it. I mean, especially on one-on-ones. That's why I really like spring. I just talk.
So,
one-on-one.
Was the college football life what you thought it was going to be overall?
Yes and no.
So,
like,
what
glamour-wise, glamour-wise to the T. Like, I ain't never been like that pampered.
Yeah.
Or like, really, like, I mean, it was a real deal. Like, they treated us like rock stars.
Okay.
And you don't really see it until you get done with school. But like, because while you in the moment, like, yeah, you like, okay, yeah, I'm playing in a big house. Like, you just hear like a home, not even knowing you're playing in one of the biggest college stadiums in America.
Yeah.
The work ethic, I salute to y'all, like all my uncles and everybody, because if I did not have that work ethic, I would never made it through college. I promise you.
I know, but
All
you
the
didn't.
games, all the runs.
You didn't like it when you was going through it though.
No. Pure hell. But like it's like on game day, and then like you doing press conferences, and you on ESPN Top 10, and not really just seeing like you in the moment, but you're not really seeing what everybody else see.
Yeah.
Cause like it took me the year after I left App to come watch a game and just to see how like everybody acted towards the players. I'm just like, hey, y'all love us for real.
Sometimes when you going through something like that, like you grinding, you don't really get to enjoy it. I'm be real, like all y'all life, we had y'all working out, playing AAU ball, little league, high school football, track. We had y'all doing all that stuff and pushing y'all workouts, extra workouts, waking you up early, calling you and Zach ain't ready.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? We had y'all doing everything until your senior year. Like I knew y'all was good. Like I wouldn't have pushed y'all if I didn't know y'all was good. But until your senior year, when I didn't have to do no workouts with you or, check on you or nothing, all I had to do was come and watch you play. Bro, I'm telling you, it was a different experience. Like I watched you play your whole life, but it was more so watching you play to critique you, you know what I'm saying, to tell you what you need to work on. But then your senior year in high school, I was like, this dude is good.
I remember you had called me, you was like, what you get? I was like, I got 2 touchdowns, caught a pick. You was like, you gotta do it.
I was like, you gotta finish at the tape, baby. You gotta finish at the tape. Bro, when y'all played, when you finished at the tape, when I tell you me and Jeff with bananas in the stand, they was looking at me like I was crazy. I'm like, he finished at the tape.
You could have swore, back then you could not tell me I was not the Anthony Thomas.
Yeah. That way, that's when I did your highlight for high school. That's why I put y'all side by side. I was like, that's why.
I forgot all about that video.
That's why I wanted you to finish at the tape. So I was like, if he finished at the tape, I can put this on the highlight right when the Anthony Thomas do it.
Side.
All right, man. We're gonna finish up with what I call the Fanatic 5. 5 questions, rapid fire. Just what?
Boom.
Yep.
Let's get it.
All right. Who was the best person or team you played against?
Played against?
Yeah. Person or team? Or both.
In person or team.
Yeah, so it could be one person or it could have been just the team itself.
Jabril Peppers and Michigan.
All right. What was your favorite stadium to play in other than your home stadium?
Georgia.
It was lit.
Like the whoop on y'all boys, yeah.
But
especially when you took me and Zach to that spring game on the AAU tournament.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah.
But when you actually played in between the hedges, regardless of whether y'all was gonna win or not, the atmosphere was crunk, wasn't it?
That's all lit. Yeah. That's all lit. Go dog.
All right, next question. Did anybody?
I will say y'all wasn't the loudest though.
I can take. Well, you didn't get to go into the stadium that I feel like is the loudest college football stadium. That's LSU. Like Drake will tell you. Drake went out to
Tennessee was pretty loud.
Tennessee. Well,
I didn't play though.
Yeah,
I didn't get to play.
Well, Tennessee got like 20 more thousand people than we do, so it should be louder than ours.
And we almost beat them in overtime. Like my boy Keenan Gilchrist, he broke Josh Dobbs like while he was about to dive in the end zone, smacked that man. Boom. Yeah. Josh Dobbs fumbled in the end zone and one of his linemen fell on.
I think y'all took them to overtime, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Double overtime.
Yeah. So third question: did anybody like a tutor or a student, any other student, ever take a test for you, or did a professor ever let you skip an exam because you was a football player?
Yes, plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Now it all comes out.
Hey, I lie to you not. Like I said, we had a Thursday night game, and me and my other partner had a quiz on Thursday, and he knew it. So it was either you take it early, or you just ain't taking it, you gonna fail. So what me and my teammate did, we waited a day, so like the day before we about to leave, and we was like, hey, we can't take this test. We forgot we got an early game. He was like, oh no, you're fine. Just go ahead. Just worry about your game. Just go ahead. He told that to both of us. We walked out like, we straight? Shoot, that next week, but we looked on there, we was like, oh yeah, we good. We good.
All right, question number 4.
I had a lot of paper plugs too though.
Oh, you talking about when you had to write a paper?
Like if I was already writing the paper, I had to do another one, like call up a little shorty, like, hey, I sent you the syllabus. She was like, oh yeah, I just sent it to me. All right,
you kind of already answered this one, but about if there was any rookie hazing, you said that it was like they try to test you when you come with when you first try to come to the dorms after the first practice or whatever.
I mean, any upperclassman gonna test you. Like, it don't matter like how it is. It's like you said back in the day, they made you do your pads.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or like, shoot, it might be we in the meeting room and you pass out all the papers or something like that, something small. Or,
something small, but you don't want to do it though.
yeah, I wasn't going for it. I'm not lying. I ain't going for it. You ain't getting me.
All right, but did you, when you became a senior, did you haze somebody else?
I ain't gonna say I haze, but we used to pick on my boy Mock when he came in, Mock Adams from Greenwood.
Yeah.
When he came in, we used to pick on him like hard. In the meeting rooms, we used to give him hell.
All right, last question. Name the 3 most influential people in your life and to get that helped you get to college and finish.
Only 3?
You can get 3. You can get 5. You can get 5.
Okay. Uncle Drake, you, 2. My other 2. Chrissy. Do that count as Uncle Drake?
Nope.
They won though.
No, because they did different things. You know, Drake was pushing you physically, and Chrissy was there for you emotionally.
Okay, that's 4. My fifth one. Most influential. My 5th one, I feel like it would be Coach Watts.
All right.
That one.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you coming on, nephew. You the first.
I already thought, Ike so, you know so.
Yeah, first of many for y'all out there in YouTube land for more content just like this one, talking to former college athletes, get the real scoop on how it was when they was on campus and other college topics. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. For Isaiah Lewis, this is Isaiah Coach I, and we out.